Hey everyone, Big TXL here, also known as Antonio. I'm here. Excuse me. I literally just walked in with my new blade 130X. Like I said, I just walked in with it, just opened the box, and pretty much I wanted to give you guys a little quick look of how it looks out of the box. You have your charger, you have your wall adapter to obviously supply power to your charger. You have your helicopter. It came with the canopy on. I quickly took off the canopy. Comes with a manual, very detailed manual. I see the non-bullet style blades. As you can see, the ones installed already are the bullet style. From what I've seen with the smaller MCPX, is in certain maneuvers you're doing, these blades, the bullet style track really good. I'm going to be doing a little bit of testing with those and these blades as well. You know, I'm sure aftermarket companies are going to come out with them. You got a few linkages there, you know, a few spare parts, screwdriver, a few Allens there, probably 1.5. They both look about 1.5s, and obviously your manual. This board, this fiberless board, is programmable. I believe you use your radio to program it. Like I said, I'm not sure yet. I just opened it. I'm gonna read through the manual, but I'm pretty sure you use your radio to program it. But from the looks of it, I mean, let me try and get it close here for you guys. From the looks of it, this thing looks really nice. The tail assembly looks really clean. You know, moving to your boom, your struts, your supports, the servos. You guys can see these are linear servos. They're not pretty much what we're used to seeing, but same for your tail. It's a linear style servo. The motor looks pretty big. Just check out that motor. It looks pretty big. I'm sure it's going to deliver some great power. But yeah, I mean, from the looks of this thing should be very durable. The blades, you know, if you're flying this thing over grass, I probably would not worry at all. I believe this has, just like the MCPX, a little feature where when there's a load on the blades, it'll cut off the ESC. I believe this has the same thing. I'm not 100% sure on that. What else? This is flybarless. It does have AS3X, so you know, AS3X has really proven itself. Let me get this out of the way now that we saw that. The stock battery is here. It is an eflight 2S 7.4 300 milliamp. What is the C? 35C we have here, and their connector they use here, which is there. And I purchased some Skylipos from hobbyparts.com. These batteries go for, I think, a little bit over $2. And yes, you did hear me right, a little over $2. I mean, I got so many of these things, it's not even funny. I have 4 here, but I think I picked up like 8 of these. But like I said, for the price, you just cannot go wrong. These batteries are rated at 350 milliamp, just a little bit more milliamp, probably, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds longer flight time. I do not know what the stock flight time is, as I have not flown it. They are a 20C continuous, 40C burst. As is with Skylipo and Gens Ace, all the packs are underrated. You can very well have a 20C that outperforms a 40C. So like I said, I will run these tests, and I will let you guys know if, you know, they actually are better than the stock battery. But I've been reading on forums, and people say they do better than the stock battery. Not trying to say the stock battery sucks, but like I said, I haven't flown it, so can't say much. Another thing, if you do order these batteries, or you go on hobbyparts.com, you're gonna notice they have, it's your standard LiPo layout. It has leads that come out of it, charging leads. What I went ahead and did is cut those. I don't know if you can see that, the black and the red, I cut them. And most chargers out on the market, obviously I can't use the stock charger because it just won't plug in. But most chargers out on the market, you must have the balance lead and the charge lead connected, which I cut off already in order for it to charge. So the reason I did this, I'll show you guys the adapter I made. The reason I did this is pretty much to save weight. The stock's weight on this battery was about 26 grams. I got it down to 23 point something. grams, and that is actually, I believe, the same. It's about the same weight as a stock battery, if I'm correct. And I did the CG on the helicopter. CG's out perfectly with this mod. Let me quickly get the adapter. This is the adapter I made. I had a balance board. I got this end from a balance board. You can also go to hobbyparts.com and you can probably find, or maybe you have a balance board lying around of a charger you don't want anymore. I just unsolder that. There, I had a 2-cell battery lying around, so I took off that side. And these are pretty straightforward. I joined those together. And then from the 2 outer wires, I put the charge lead. So this is only used to charge it. And pretty much, let me hook it up here. So what I would do, I would come in here, plug this up. This side would go obviously to my balancer. This would go to my charging lead. And that's how my charger balances it. Like I said, most chargers out on the market must have these 2 connected in order to charge. You cannot charge it only through balance, through the balance port. But yeah, like I said, I will be running these batteries, these bad boys here, seeing how they do. But yeah, I really can't get enough of this helicopter. I've seen tons of videos of them, although it was just released not too long ago. There's tons of videos, and I mean, this thing just looks amazing. Really quick, I want to do a comparison side by side on the 2 batteries, size wise, dimensions wise, and it's a little bit longer. The Skylipo is a little bit longer. It is 350, so that, you know, kind of explains it. Just as, you know, wide thickness, it is actually thinner, as you can see. It's a little bit thinner, a little bit wider, and just a tad bit longer. Weight is actually the same, or maybe just a tad bit less, but considering it's 350 milliamp versus 300, that already kind of takes the cake right there. You know you're going to get a little bit more flight time out of it. And quickly here, mount it. Let me quickly mount it on the helicopter. I'm gonna put Velcro on the bottom side later, but just quickly here so you guys can see. If it's, you know, sorry, that was not in frame, but if it's good, if it's excellent, the canopy is obviously going to go under that. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm also going to change the connector here. And the connector I'm going to put here is pretty much one of these connectors. It's going to be a male end, or a female end of a balance port. I'm going to solder that there. Once I solder that there, I can hook this female balance tab to the male balance tab there. And obviously connecting the outer wires. So it gets the full current and not just of one individual cell. But yeah, like I said, I don't want to bore you guys with me talking. Here's a close look of the canopy. I'm gonna be running some tests here, and hopefully, you know, hopefully this thing flies good. All my buddies say it flies, you know, better than it looks, so that's a plus. But hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to leave a comment below. Any questions you have, be sure to leave them there. As always, thanks for watching. Till next time.